Oh my lord, excuse me. I was choking on a little bit of something earlier and I'm still recovering, so I apologize. Let's pull this down because my OBS layout resets every single time. That's really, really annoying. We can close these things here. We can close that one there now. We don't need that. Then I need to open up some new things. Desktop. Why is the other one not there? It is there. Come on, dude. Make sure that's still on. Yep, good. Excuse me. Hey, Dev, how you going? Close your mama? What? I'm confused. Tracking. Well, it started working straight away, but... There we go, that's better. Right, so I'm just going to toggle that for a sec. And we will use it. You think it was close? Not close. Oh, my bad. Alright, so we have Adelaide Tower on. We have no ground, but we have a tower and approach here in Adelaide. It's something that you don't usually see, so we are definitely going to make the most of that. With that, we're going to turn on the batteries and the power, and I don't think we really need to turn on the APU at the moment, but we will. Apparently it's just a waste of fuel, but meh. IR line 2 minutes, so we'll turn on the oxygen, test the bells. Yep, it works. We will arm the emergency lights. We'll give it a little bit of overhead light. And the beacon and nav on. Right. Excuse me. So we have 120.5 for our clearance. I'm also going to have to turn up a lot of the screens here. It's very bright here in Adelaide. We'll quickly import our flight plan. Yeah, we go. Just brighten that one up a little bit. There we go. We need to adjust the things over here as well. Import. Then we come over here, fuel, import, payload, import. Alright. TCAS is on standby, that's fine, that's what we want. I'm also going to... Actually no, we'll wait to see if we get any special instructions here. Alright, so this is the first time I have departed from Adelaide with ATC on. What's up, Vert? How you doing today? I'm also going to turn up the computer just a little bit. I noticed in the last stream it was just very slightly quiet. Turn on this light here so I can see. So we are expecting Pankey flight plan route, runway 23, Pankey transition. Yeah, exactly right, Vert. It's crazy. Like, as it is, I think I've only flown into Adelaide staffed like twice. So that in itself is pretty awesome. So the speakers aren't on. Da, 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 da. Hey, the red dot worked. Nice. Good to see that worked. All right. Adelaide Tower, could get a mic check, please?
Station calling 5.
Lovely. That's what I like to hear. We still need to load on these guys here, but we will do that. How fast would that be? 3 minutes 30? Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll call out for clearance, then we'll bring them in. Information currently, Delta. It was Charlie just a moment ago. Delta. QNH 1015. Expect instrument approach runway 23, winds 180 at 14. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Clouds few at 3,800 feet. Temperature 23. QNH 1015. So that's what we are going to roll with. There's nothing about that sort of thing in here, right? Anyway. Adelaide Tower, good afternoon. Jetstar 767 with information Delta. Request airways clearance to Sydney.
Jetstar 767, you are cleared to Sydney via the Pankey flight plan route. Runway 23, Pankey 3 departure. Climb via the SID 5000, squawk 3727, and departures 124.2.
Cleared to Sydney via Pankey flight plan route, runway 23, Pankey 3 departure, climb the SID 5000, squawk 3727, departure frequency 124.2, Jetstar 767.
Jetstar 767.
Lovely. We'll fuel up and we will begin boarding the passengers. For this, I'm actually going to connect the jetway as well. Don't forget to set your VOR displays to the rightmost. Hang on, what? Don't forget to set your VOR displays to the rightmost state, just below where you change your range for the MFD. Oh, that's over here. Like that. On both of them? No, you don't need both of them because it's only the one, right? Is it left, right, or right, right? Because I don't usually worry too much about it. Alright, now I will turn on the APU. Really should have done that before. It feels like a weird flow thing to do it here when I usually do it straight up. Excuse me. Before we also start, I'm going to do the other things that it calls for. It's both used, mainly used by pilots for situational awareness. Lovely. Okay. Alright, so we need to go back to a flight plan, sorry. And we will set up the Pankey 3 departure. Runway 23. Pankey 3 departure. Insert. And then I'm pretty sure we can expect rivet. Current runway in use in Sydney. Oh, Binduk went offline. Damn it. Sydney ADIS, current, Romeo, instrument approach and independent visual approach. Runway 16 left and right. Okay, so we can expect Rivet 316. So I will just...
Jetstar 151, ready for push and start.
I'll set up
Just,
for ILS 16
151,
left.
Push approved, tail north.
Rivet.
Push approved, tail north, just 151.
You will get the Rivet 3 arrival most likely due to where you're coming from. Yeah, I think north is like Bori 3, and I forget the south one. Like south one. Like if you were coming from like Wollongong or whatever. Alright, let's have a look here. Everyone here is sitting down. Our fuel is good. We can turn on the APU bleed because I wasn't paying attention. Then we need to change the speed 240 so that we remain within those speed restrictions. Probably make sure the throttle is set to 0. North is Bori 3 Alpha, south is Marlin 5. That's right. Also Marlin, depending if you get runway like 26 or whatever, right? Or 27 or whatever it is. I've heard it being called out, people coming through from New Zealand, I think? No, not that one. I want the integrated lighting a little bit. Just because it looks awesome, that slight orange glow. Ah, so good. Alright, I think we can get rid of the jetway. They are good.
Adelaide Tower, good day. Call us on heavy radio check, please.
Aircraft calling say call sign.
Call us 1 heavy.
Call us 1 heavy, radio 5.
Oh my... Is he in an A380? No, that... that's a big plane though, and it's... that Jetstar pushing back! Oh, just VATSIM things. Let me get this over here really quick. Literally just VATSIM things. Oh, that's so good. There we go. We're back in the cockpit. My controller is not sitting very well on my desk. There we go. Alright, we're all set up now. I think we have all the fuel. Wait, did we end up loading the fuel? Yeah, we must have, yeah. Then all of our passengers are loaded. Let's put on the seatbelt signs here. And the no smoking, even if it is that good stuff. The emergency lights are now armed. Gate 26 is where we are. Adelaide Tower, Jetstar 767, gate 26, request push and start.
Just 767, just 767, squawk mode Charlie.
My bad. Oh, that's something else I forgot to do. Apologies, squawking mode Charlie now, Jetstar 767.
Jetstar 767, push approved, tail north.
Push approved, tail north, Jetstar 767. So that is a tail to the right.
Adelaide Tower, good day. Qantas 1 heavy, gate 20 with Delta, aircraft Boeing 744, looking for IFR through to Melbourne, please.
And so do we push back to here and then follow, or do we follow on the taxi line?
Bendo 2 departure, climb by the SID 5000, squawk 3.
Hey, what's up, Reddy? How you doing today?
124.2.
Qantas 12 on the Bendo 2 departure for runway 23, climbing on the SID to 5000,
Well, tail north, Adelaide kind of goes across this way. So it would be that way. Like if the top of this pushback planner was true north, yeah, the runway kind of runs that way. So do we just follow this one here? He said tail north, but the weird thing is that Adelaide Airfield, he'll probably have us taxi through here and then around. Because that's just how Adelaide is. Yeah, I know I'll be facing 05, but he said tail north. Let me bring up a chart. Display cap. Here we go. So we are parked pretty much at the Tango 3 marker here. So tail north would be that way. And he'll probably get us to taxi via Kilo Alpha Bravo. That's why I'm... See, this is what gives me anxiety. I know that he said tail north.
Just 151, ready for taxi.
Just 151, taxi Bravo 2 holding point via Bravo 1, runway 23.
Yeah, do we taxi via the white lines then?
For runway 23, just 151.
Yeah, it is definitely an Adelaide thing.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Where's Jetstar? Over there. I might just wait for him to... Wait, hang on. Which taxiway did he say for Jetstar? Because he'll probably be at the latest turning here on Lima. But I wasn't paying attention.
The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is
Also,
removed.
why is my rudder so far to the
Parking brakes are
right?
set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
My rudder pedals are working fine. It just looks really
You're cleared
odd.
for start and push.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It
Lovely.
will start in the sequence.
Engine 2. Once you give power and etc., then they work. Fair enough. Right, let's turn up the brightness on some of these screens.
Just 151, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Runway 23, clear for takeoff. Just 151. Thank you.
Hydraulics things, fair enough. Yeah, I've never noticed it because I'm usually inside the cockpit, you know. I just noticed it because we were making sure we weren't going to collide with that other Jetstar. Sure we are 0. Yep, good. Chicken nuggets. Hi Clonk, how you doing? Also, I forgot to put on music this time, my bad. Alright, engine 2, good start. Start engine 1.
Adelaide Tower, Qantas 970 at gate 21, requesting push and start.
Oh, listen, tail north.
Qantas 970, push approved, tail north.
Push approved.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Yeah, so it is just it's a weird Adelaide thing, how they
Ground.
move people
Startup is
around.
complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear it to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Alright,
Holding position waiting
so
for the
we'll
visual.
probably get
Thank you
chemo,
and goodbye.
chemo, sure. Kilo Alpha Bravo 2, hold short runway 23. Oh, I forgot to set my my weight initialization and stuff too, because I usually go.
Adelaide Tower, Qantas 1 Heavy, gate 20, right, request push and start.
That's my bad. Perf. We'll go flaps 2. Currently 23 outside. I mean, I usually flex to like 55, 60. That's pretty good. Little bit of trim. V1. V2. V rotate, sorry. V2. Flight control check. Full forward. Full back. Full left ailer. Full right ailer. Right or left. Right or right. Flight control check is complete. Our engines are running.
Hello, Qantas 1 Heavy, gate 20, Romeo, request push and start.
Qantas 1 Heavy, aircraft pushing behind when clear.
He cut out. I don't want to talk over, just in case.
Just 151, contact departures 124.2.
124.2, just 151. Thank you, see you.
Tower, please repeat last instruction for Qantas 1 Heavy.
Qantas 1 Heavy, aircraft 737-800 pushing behind. Once aircraft is clear, push approved. Tail north.
Once clear, push approved. Qantas 1 Heavy, thanks.
Adelaide Tower, Jetstar 767, request taxi runway 23.
Jetstar 767, taxi via Kilo Alpha to the Bravo holding point, runway 23.
Taxi Kilo Alpha Bravo holding point, runway 23, Jetstar 767. We are flying to Sydney today. Spoilers arm flaps into the takeoff position. Takeoff config test. Slats not in takeoff. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll test that in a sec. They will be fine. And I forgot to turn on taxi lights. There you go. Now, let's do this thing. Oh my, that is very, very sensitive. Tested to take off a little bit early, yeah. I mean, I think we'll be fine. At the most, we'll have a pitch trim issue, but... Alright. Takeoff config normal. Man, I'm gonna have to pause that because it is ridiculously sensitive. I'm gonna have to adjust some of the curves for that. But yeah, head tracking. We can also get rid of this window. What's the current time? It is 4:05 PM local. Hey, Cairns Aviation, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that was probably my throttle. So I noticed if there's a lot of noises very quickly that sounds like buttons going off, it's usually my throttle right on. Right on.
Adelaide Tower, Qantas 970 requesting taxi, please.
Qantas 970, taxi via Lima Alpha to the Bravo 2 holding point, runway 23.
Taxi via Lima Alpha to the taxi holding point, Bravo 2 for runway 23, Qantas 970.
Adelaide Tower, Jetstar 767, ready for departure, runway 23.
Jetstar 767, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Runway 23, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 767. I am doing pretty well. What's up, Cheese? How you doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Oh, Jesus. Accidentally hit my my flaps button as I put my hand on the throttle. Yeah, I was choking a little bit, so if you hear me coughing a little bit, I'm still getting over it.
Adelaide Tower, g'day. Kiwi 062, established on final for runway 23.
Kiwi 062, Adelaide Tower.
Alright, let's go. Get this thing going. Parking brake? Hello? My hand didn't even touch it. It's just like, no. We're just gonna do it. There you go, flex. Come on, P1, rotate. I did not even hit the gear there. It was just like, nope, I'm just gonna do it. That's annoying.
Kiwi 062, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Kiwi 062.
Jetstar 767, contact departures 124.2.
Over to departures 124.2, Jetstar 767, have a good one.
Adelaide Tower, Qantas 1 Heavy, request taxi.
Oh, 124.2.
Qantas 1 Heavy, taxi via...
Adelaide departures, good afternoon, Jetstar 767, climbing 1500 for 5,000.
Jetstar 767, departures could identify comma, SID flight level 240.
Flying via the SID, flight level 240, Jetstar 767. There we go. So by Colby, we want to be over 2,500. By Sully, we want to be over 5,000. By Morfett Vale, we want to be over 6,000. By Mount Barker, over flight level 140. We should be able to clear every single one of those constraints.
Compare 401, the thanks, contact tower 20.5, happy landings.
Alright, let's have a look here. What's the chat saying?
Compare 401, g'day, good afternoon.
Doing great. What's up, Cheese? G'day, 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 g'day. I always get nervous on talking on VATSIM. Is there a fix? Practice. Practice is the way to go. I hope that traffic there wasn't for me.
Sarah, reserve for flight of 315.
So 59 service, no worries, now that passes. You can turn right heading 120, clear the visual approach, runway 23.
Right heading 120, cleared visual approach 23, flight at 315.
You've been flying for a few months, guess you're just overthinking it. Yeah, well that's the thing, like, it's all about practice. If you have people that can run you through how things go, over and over and over,
767, contact center
that helps.
123.05, bye-bye.
Apologies, was that just, for Jetstar 767?
Jetstar 767, I say, contact center 123.05, bye-bye.
Over to 123.05, Jetstar 767, have a good one. We've got Doug on center here. They're handing me off really early. Jesus Christ. I'll get the hang of this one day.
Communication services terminated. Frequency change approved. Sail.
Frequency change approved, Jetstar 779, g'day.
Melbourne Centre Jetstar 767 at flight level 10,000 for 240.
Jetstar 767 Centre, g'day, climb flight level 370.
Flying flight level 370 Jetstar 767. Yeah, it's all about it's a process, right? So, which part are you having issues with when talking to the ATC? See, that's what I mean by those sounds. It's literally as the levers and stuff are coming up and down. It happens around here and down here at 0, so. But essentially, it is, if you're talking to the ATC, mess up reading back stuff. Okay, so what they will say is it'll be a flight plan route, a runway, and a departure, right? So the flight plan route is the route that you take. For runway 23 here in Adelaide, it's Pankey 3 or Bendo 2. Pankey 3 is for the west, Bendo is more for the southwest. So it would
Good
be...
afternoon, Qantas 147 with you, cruising flight level 370. Qantas 147 Centre, g'day, identify.
Sorry, I don't know if they cut down or if you guys can hear me okay when ATC is talking. I just have no clue what to say, Dad. It's okay, son. You'll be fine. Yeah, so it was cleared. My flight plan here was cleared to Sydney via Pankey flight plan route. Excuse me. Cleared Pankey flight plan route, runway 23, Pankey 3 departure. And if we have a look over here, Pankey flight plan route, that's this line here. Runway 23, the way that we came out. And then Pankey 3 departure is over here. Pankey 3 departure, runway 23. It tells you all about all the information here. New fly-by-wire A320 update? No, I forgot to update the plane. Oh, here we go. Flying over Mount Barker right now. You can't even really see it. There it is, Mount Barker. So many times Dervale and I have traveled down this road right here. So many times. Yeah, I've only visited Mount Barker a handful of times, like a couple of times. Not Monado, that you can go pet koalas. Yeah, Monado's down here near Murray a little more. Yeah, Cans, look, honestly, if you want to walk through it, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. We have a couple of ATC operators in there. One of them is currently moving, and I might know enough to...
Hold back, the flight tracer has to close, no code ATC, monitor Unicom 122, J small A, south. Monitor Unicom 122, J small A, thank you. 117 Thanks for the ATCs, yeah.
Have a good one. Alright, over to Unicom. Should host some events on Discord. Yeah, I was meant to, but then my computer really started having issues on takeoffs and landings. So...
Qantas 171 is direct to Drina at flight level 320. Qantas 171.
you know, like, people usually willing to help because, you know, if you really want to become a better VATSIM pilot, everyone wants that. Meow on Unicom? No. I refuse. But yeah, you know, people usually wanting you to become better pilots on VATSIM, so a lot of people do actually like to help out. So, and especially me, I might know enough to actually give you a read back as well. You know, obviously I've done a lot, so we might be able to get that sorted at some stage if you want to give it a shot. And all the practice is what you really need. I can at least, even if I can't give you proper ATC style, I can at least help you with the readback. Jesus Christ, I think they were Melbourne. We're picking them up at Adelaide. That's crazy. Everyone starts somewhere when flying on VATSIM. Exactly. Oh, I just realized we're still display capturing. My bad. Yeah, exactly. Everyone starts somewhere, and that's the thing. Like, if what I did for my first few flights on VATSIM, I put in my remarks in the comment section, new to VATSIM. People will be patient. But yeah, come jump in the Discord if you're interested in that sort of thing. There's a link in the chat. There's also one down in the description. And also in all the videos. So if you forget to do it now, you can always find it in the description. And yeah, there's a bunch of people that are always willing to help. You're already in, bro. Woo! Let's go. W stream, you sub. Thank you, Cheese. I do appreciate that very much. Thank you. You don't even have MSFS? Do you use like X-Plane or anything? Man, I'm after watching or rewatching the trailer for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I'm a bit excited. Not only for like the flight model improvements and things, but it is so nice looking. Like, I want so bad. And the thing is, it can come out in like from a week to a year at this point. I have a feeling it's going to release mid-year. I am just a little sad that they said 10 years of support for 2020. And while we might still get support, it'll probably just be paid upgrades and stuff. What's up, VL? How you doing today, mate? Right, I'm going to try this head tracking thing again while we are in the air. Okay. Yeah, it feels... I think I'm going to have to change some of those curves. Like, I'm not even looking down right now, and it's looking down. Yeah, that is... It's a bit much at the moment. I need to sit in the plane and adjust all the curves. MSFS 2024 is big boys' toys. Man, I'm so excited for it though. Alright, close that. Sydney Tower has gone offline now. But we still have quite a flight time. Let's have a look here. You go into the flight plan. 717. Okay. So hang on. 717. Oh, it's 5:51. I thought it was 6:51. Okay, so we have about an hour and a half up in the air. Hey, what's up, Stacey? How you doing, mate? You gotta go. Have a good one. Thank you, Akens. Hope to see you again sometime real soon. Take care. How you been, Jack?
Traffic Qantas 1711 is back on the flight deck.
Okay, we are at... Oh, we're climbing really slow now. It feels like we just kind of stopped. Actually, Panky is a pretty good place here to be at your top climb. I've also been flying the 7-8 a little bit more off stream. I did another landing into Melbourne. So, like, obviously that landing that we did on stream the other day when we were learning the 787 was probably the best I'm going to get in a while. Actually, for like a first or second landing, I'd say it was pretty much perfect. I flew the 789 from Sydney to Melbourne the other morning when I couldn't sleep, and it was also a pretty smooth landing, so you might actually start seeing that a little more on the channel now. Is your windshield dirty? No. Not at all. No. Hey, what's up, Trampez? My PC specs. I have an AMD 7950X3D CPU, 64 gigabyte of 6000 megahertz DDR5 RAM, and the graphics are powered by an ROG Strix 16 gigabyte 4080. I recently got some upgrades, so my stream quality, my graphics in game, everything recently got a boost. Appreciate it. Your game looks very smooth. It is. You guys are seeing it at like half the frame rate too. So I'm playing in like 140-ish hertz. Like in simulators, not really going to notice it, but the extra frame rate looks really nice in virtual reality, which obviously I'm not playing in right now, and I want to try and figure out how to stream for you guys, because, you know, it might be a little bit of fun. If the climb rate is slow, maybe expedite the climb. I don't think you can do that in VATSIM. I mean, I'm still climbing at a decent 800 feet per minute. Especially up this high, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, we're on advisory frequency right now. We're not going to get yelled at by anyone if I were to expedite it regardless. So, we're all good. And if you guys want to follow the flight, map.vatsim.net, you want to follow Juliet Sierra Tango 767. You don't know what's going on with your PC. You got a Strix 4080 and a 5900X, and my game is very buggy and not playable at all. Yo, check your additional add-ons. If you have anything in your community folder, like copy it, clear it out, and see if that makes a difference. Or reinstall the game, yeah. Does everything else run okay on your system? Mainly have airports, but I can check. So far I'm just reinstalling. Yeah. I mean, reinstalling, I always find reinstalling to be, in terms of software, the last thing to do. Every game runs amazing, it's just MSFS. Ooh, that's really interesting. What other things do you sort of play? Because this will give me like a good idea of like the sort of benchmark, not benchmark, but you know what you're kind of rolling for. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are at cruise altitude Mark 783 at 37,000 speed. Damn it, I read that the wrong way. 37,000 feet at Mark 78. You play Squad, War Thunder, and GTA. Okay, I don't know about War Thunder. I've never played the game, although I must say I am kind of interested in the idea of it. And I've not really looked at Squad, but GTA, if you're playing that like max graphics and you're getting a good solid frame rate, that should be okay. Squad is compy? You mean like competitive? You get 100 plus on GTA, yeah. Well, that's really, really odd then. The most I can say is use the GeForce Experience app to automatically set your... Like if it still lags after this, right? Like not now. But if you still lag, get GeForce Experience to set your graphics settings and see if that helps to begin with. Yeah. I mean, like, obviously try without that first. Yeah, it can automatically optimize to what your PC can handle. Exactly, yeah. All right, let's have a look here. And once again, if you want to follow the flight, excuse me. If you're interested in that sort of thing, that one. You can go to simaware or map.vatsim.net and Jetstar767. You can follow me on my journey here as we fly across the country. No Volanta. I usually use Sim Toolkit Pro, but I like to give options for people to watch no matter where they are.
Charlie for runway 16, Mangalore 3, departure on bus level 7,
Mangalore? Oh, they're heading north. Anyway, Blitz, how you doing today? But yeah, like I said, options for everyone is in my best interest. So if people are watching on their phone or whatever, then they can load up the map on their phone. Whereas, excuse me, I don't think they can load up Volanta on their phone. All right. We have no... Wait, hang on. Back to VAT Prism. There is nothing on at Sydney, so we might have to Might have to coordinate with the other pilots. It can be done. One time me and Junkie were flying into Melbourne. There were about 6 planes all around us. We all sequenced ourselves in. It was awesome. So like we had a few departures, we had a few arrivals, and yeah, we all coordinated, and yeah, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Just finished your flight to Melbourne from the Gold Coast. That's a nice flight right there. You can probably smack the link, eh? What? What do you mean smack the link? Has it been a bad link? I'm gonna stop. Links have feelings too, you know. Not at all. Wow, we are riding that, excuse me? We are riding that cloud layer. That looks so nice. One flight but had nothing to do IRL for 2 hours. That's a mood. Big mood. Wow, there are quite a few people coming in north into Sydney. Anyway, gotta go. Have a good day. See you later, cheese. Have a good one, my friend. Alright guys, look, I have to get up for a very quick bathroom break. I've had a lot to drink this morning. But I will be no more than 5 minutes. I might actually probably be a lot less. So if you wouldn't mind sticking around for a short moment, I will be back in a short moment. Appreciate you guys sticking around. See you in a sec. Okay, I am back. Thank you for sticking around. Hi Deb. Hey Dagger, welcome back. Whoop, Jesus. My bad for tuning in a bit late on this one. No, don't stress, mate. Everyone's got their own life things going on. Don't worry too much about it. What? Maybe then we can coerce Chill to meow on Unicom? No, it's not happening. You guys couldn't donate enough money to get me to meow on Unicom. And on top of that, I don't even have donations set up, so you can't even donate to me to coerce me. Very tempted to re-download the frame gen mod, but I hate the scenery bleed. What do you, like, does it, like, bleed into, like, runways and stuff or something, or? Apparently someone in my Discord was using, like, a frame mod that helps them with frames. And like get more frames, but it was making their game crash. You were wondering where the donation link was? Yeah, I don't have one set up, Bert. If you really, really, really want me to set one up, I can, but at the moment, I don't have one set up. Oh, I'm starting to see our top a drop. Just default ground textures phasing through into payware scenery. Oh no. I think that was a Melbourne traffic there. Yeah, Velocity 867, I see them on the ground at Melbourne. Oh, we have Tower on at Sydney now. We have Alex D over there. No ATIS available. Okay, yeah. Hasn't been on very long at all.
Melbourne traffic, Qantas 4623, leaving flight door 260 descending, expect Lift Nana Alpha arrival for ILS to runway 16.
Ooh, I wonder if that even is the right runway. Let's let's head over to VATPAC. Loading, membership hub, tools, set up manually. I just want to see the ATIS. ATC assist. Here we go. Airways, waypoints, back home, Melbourne. I'm just looking at pure. Oh my lord! What the hell is all? Is this what you guys see when you do ATC things? Holy crap! Okay, so the meta for Melbourne, winds are 180, yeah, so they are probably best to land runway 16. You missed whatever it was? No. I opened up the VATPAC tools for ATC assist, trying to like hopefully get a meta for Melbourne to see if they were landing the correct runway. And I was assaulted with all of this information. Just for Melbourne, including all the charts and everything. It's like, wow. I've never been on this part of the VATPAC stuff. That is just so much information. Oh my lord, excuse me, sorry. Wait until you download VATSIM. I totally have VATSIM actually installed. I've just never got it set up. I was going to set it up with Jamie at some stage, but yeah, we never got around to it. Cheers, what's going on, my friend? Hope you do well today. How's your game running today? Got it working. Woohoo! Was it the frame mod?
Traffic gas, I'm velocity at 67 taxi, runway 16, talking 1 8 knots.
Yep. God damn it. That's so unlucky. I was really hoping for your sake that it was not the frame mod that was messing with you, Ches. Hey, what's up, Ruben? Doing very well. How are you doing? Frame mod sucks. Yeah, it just sounds like everyone's having a bad time with frame mods here. It works, just not for very long. That's unfortunate. You're doing well. That's good to hear, Ruben. Very good to hear. Alright, Sydney VATSIM ATIS. Okay, Sydney information uniform current. Approach, instrument approach, runway 16 left and right for arrivals and departures. Independent parallel departures in progress. Winds 060 to 120 at 7. Visibility is greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud, fewer 1800 feet. Scattered at 2100 feet. Broken 2600 feet. Temperature 24 QNH 1010. Information uniform, Sydney. You got that head tracking thing working? Nice. I actually had to pause mine. It feels very... Oh, Jesus. Feels too sensitive at the moment, especially when I look down. Like, I am... Here's the center of my screen. Here's just a tiny bit head down. And it's still going even though I feel like I'm sitting still. And then as I look over to the left, it goes even further down. Track IR? Nah, we're using webcam solutions. You don't know how to configure it? Give me a sec. Right, I've paused my tracking again. So you're using OpenTrack, right? Yeah, okay, good. So in this one here, you press this button here. And this is how you adjust it. Yaw is you're looking left to right. Pitch, this one here. You can have separate ones. This one here is my up and this one here is my down. So I actually need to pull my down one down a lot more so that it's less sensitive. Roll is tilting your head left and right. And then Z is your moving backwards and forwards. And that is how you adjust it. So yeah, yaw is left to right, pitch, up and down, roll, head turning left to right. You know, but like same spot without moving your vision. You know what I mean? Like this. That's roll. And then Z is your backwards and forwards. Toby is overpriced. I mean, crap, did we hit... Oh, good, we didn't hit our top of descent yet. I was just really caught up with talking with you guys. You bought the PS3 head tracker for DCS. Yo, Blitz, apparently a lot of people were doing that because the PS3 cameras are ridiculously cheap. How much flight experience have you had in flight sims in general? This is my first flight sim and I've had about, well, on Steam I've had 1,300 hours. But I did have the game on Xbox Game Pass before that. Alright, Mr. Vert. Is it actually it's 500 Australian. It's pretty expensive. I'll get an actual price. Vert, I had donations set up the whole time. I just don't have a link to it anywhere. So if you're serious, I can give you a link, but it's not needed. I'm more than happy to wait until I get a YouTube partnership here. I might actually set up like a Patreon or something for like $1, like a US dollar a month, and start uploading some stuff there just for those guys too. Toby Eye Tracker. There you go. So the Toby Eye Tracker 5. Here's the thing. You can always get like a Toby Eye Tracker 4 or whatever. Currently, Toby Eye Tracker 5 is on sale for €223. Which is 300, okay, it's 362 Australian dollars plus whatever shipping and stuff as well. Have you ever gotten a donation? No. Here's the thing, I have donations set up. I didn't realize I had donations set up, but I also didn't really care about the money. But if you guys are really serious about wanting to send donations, maybe I'll start including it in the description, then you guys can, but it's, oh, Jesus. Then it's not really needed. I am much more than happy to just fly and talk with you guys, honestly. That's what I like. Right, I'm going to get some charts up for Sydney. Since we are coming into Rivet arrival, we'll be at our top of drop very soon. Let's have a look here. Top of drop at 6:45. It is, okay, no, never mind, about 25 minutes, but I'll still get it set up and ready to go. The star is going to be Rivet Tree, approach, runway 16 left, please, because I want that extra runway. ILS 16 left, and then I want a taxi chart. Lovely. Have you ever thought about trying DCS? Or okay, so Ruben, I did actually install DCS recently. I couldn't even get the plane to start. To be fair, I was playing in virtual reality, and I feel like some of the markers, like when you first start learning to turn on the plane, it's like, check this gauge here. So like next to the screen, let's say this is a little TV in the cockpit, right? The little marker was like here, and there is some gauges around here too, but it was like floating here. So I'm wondering if I like reinstall it and try it on desktop first. What plane were you flying? I honestly can't remember. There's 2 tutorial planes. I was doing the first one. DCS equals expensive. I mean, if you want to get really technical, Flight Sim's really expensive too. Frogfoot, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I'll download it another time and I'll try playing it in desktop instead of VR. You know, I heard it was a really good VR game, and I now have a computer that can run VR quite well. Big Tammy, Boogie, TSAT. No, we want a 16 left.
Melbourne traffic, Qantas 463, expect altitude runway 16, better estimate 062 Cebu.
Are we still gonna get TSAT? Yeah, so let me have a look here. We should have Dudok and Nasho there too. Oh wait, no. We for 16. I want 16 right. My bad. I was thinking 34. 16 right. Rivet 3. Insert. Okay. Now we should have Erden and Igala, yeah.
67 lines up departs from my 1601 departure. Flight level 370 to the north, Melbourne.
16 left is better. Yeah, but we're going to be like in like this kind of. If we go 16 right, then we're going to be over like that. Well, without kind of going right around. So that was my bad. For some reason, I saw 16 and I always think it's north, and it's just. It's a thing with me. So we'll start vectoring ourselves 320, 330 once we hit Boogie.
On the ILS Yankee 16 arrival, currently 1 mile away from Tunka, 20 nautical miles away from the airfield. Melbourne traffic.
That was a lot of information. This is the Neo, right? Yes, this is the fly-by-wire Neo. It is not the newest development version, though. I didn't update before I got in. 16 left is better. Yeah, but it's a hell of a taxi. How do you think of getting the Phoenix? Phoenix is too expensive. Navigraph subscription first, then add on aircraft. But with Flight Sim 2024 coming around, you know, in the next few months, I don't know how much I'd get out of it. You are pretty much always given 16 right coming in from the Melbourne area due to traffic. You may be given 16 left and over the field, TSAT, and then given vectors ILS or independent visual approach. Phoenix cockpit is ugly. I mean, they're all based off the same plane, right? What's the longest flight you've ever had? I flew from Perth to Dubai. That was about... I had enough time to sleep in the middle. And that was in the A330. Yeah, but it looks nothing like a real 320. Oh no. Color-wise, yeah. I mean, I'd be surprised if they did all that scanning and all the FMC, like, you know, the whole clusters here didn't look right. The colors, you know, that one there can be a bit more forgivable. You can get a mod for this to have a black cluster. It looks super clean.
Traffic ahead.
$12 p.m. lighting, that's all. Hang on. I'm going to change... Oh, wait, can I change my time? Yeah, let's do it. Oh. I mean, it's still a pretty bright blue. No, it's more like sky blue, right?
Melbourne traffic, Jets 151 on 10 mile final for runway 16, Melbourne traffic.
Yeah, Phoenix A320 is on a completely differently. Yeah, this one here is great for freeware. You know, it's obvious that they put in a lot of work into, especially the computer and stuff, and now like little bits into the modeling. It's insanely good for freeware. Once you switch to the Phoenix A320 from fly-by-wire, it's day and night. Man, it was day and night between the Asobo and the fly-by-wire. So what, we're going back to day again? Passengers in the back must be wondering what happened with the sun. Well, the no smoking signs are off, so it's probably just what they're doing there in the back that's making them see things. where did the stream elements thing go? Alright, I'm only going to do this once. From here on, I'm not going to mention it, and it's going to sit in the description of the videos. If you want to look at this for tips, it is there. It will be in my description settings from now on, but I will not mention it during flights. You uninstalled the Phoenix 5 minutes after installing it? Why? Is it like that different? Did you not vibe with it? Boring? You wish the Quality 787, Quality Wing 787 was still a project? You chillin'? What? I didn't see anything come through. Did I miss something? That was a waste of money, yeah. No vibes, fair enough. Which flight sim do you like, military or civilian? I'm definitely more of a civilian pilot. That being said, I haven't really played much around with mil sims either, so... Like, my last mil sim was Arma 3. Relaxing Earth? Thank you, Relaxing Earth. Appreciate that. Sorry my alerts aren't working. Seems to be a very consistent thing. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, your mate let you use it? Oh man, that's really lucky. You just got the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing edition and it's amazing. Yeah, I've heard some good things about the Thrustmaster controls. Worked on stream? What? I didn't hear it. I think I'm going to have to reset some things up here. Like, take some time, really make sure it's all working.
Got a 467 is established on the OS and approach Melbourne.
You're getting some very clear Melbourne traffic despite being quite far away from it now. Actually, no, Cullen is one of the departure points for Canberra. So Canberra will be sitting somewhere near this arrow. Actually, we can actually find out. Airport! There it is! Canberra. So it's still quite a bit away. You guys excited for the Inibuilds A350? Yeah, I was watching Flight Deck to Sim fly the A350 the other night. Excuse me. And they had Inibuilds in their chat and chit-chatting about it, and yeah. But he said that he tried it with his mate's setup. So... How long did it take you to learn this aircraft? I don't know, like a few days. Like, I had a basic understanding of the Asobo A320, so moving to this one here at that point wasn't too difficult. But I used to fly the Asobo A320 because this one would always be, like, you wouldn't see anything. Like, this whole thing around here, like, I could rotate the camera around like this, but all of this would be invisible, the frame would be invisible, the windows would be invisible, like literally it's just the outside world. And I used to have that issue a lot. So I used to just fly the Asobo A320 because honestly the Boeings are a bit more, well they were for me, a bit more confusing. So yeah, I learned how to use the McDo on the Asobo A320. Moving over to the fly-by-wire then was not too different. And I spent about, like, you know, 3 days resetting up flight plans, making sure that it all worked and everything like that, because you can't just import on the Asobo A320. So I learned how to fully manually put in all of the flight plans and everything. And yeah, it took about a half a week to get a good grip on it, but perfecting it, obviously, I'm still not perfecting it. I forgot to Like even today, I forgot to put in my squawk code until I asked for push and start. That should have been one of the first things I did. What's up, InfoSec? Welcome. Amazing. Thank you. What's my favorite airport? Yo, I really, really like Sydney. I used to really hate Sydney. It looks so confusing on the taxi chart, but when you start moving around it, it's not so bad. But I always have a soft spot for Adelaide Airfield, YPAD. It's just one big long taxiway. It's like Alpha around there, then you take a quick detour off Alpha to Foxtrot for the other runways. Yeah, it's very, very easy to understand. And when you're starting out and learning things, that's what you need. Adelaide or Gibraltar? Yo, Gibraltar's the one with that really big rock in front of one of the runways, right? Or the island or whatever. That has some, if that's the one, that has some sick views coming in and out of Gibraltar. It's been a long time since I flew it. Island, yeah. Adelaide is your personal favorite? Yeah, it's a very easy airport to understand. Alright, I'm going to have a quick look at NeoFly before we get down to our, well, before we get to our top of descent. How long do we have on our top of descent? 6:44. We have 10 minutes to look at NeoFly. For those of you who don't know, NeoFly is a career add-on for Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not endorsed to say this, by the way. I like their product, and I'm very close to buying a 787 on it, like $400,000. Right, so we're going to move away from the plane for just a second as we move on to NeoFly. Just checking all my pilots, making sure they're good. All of them are still up in the air. That's what this little icon here is, showing that they're in the air. This one here is sitting on the ground at East Sale, just east of Melbourne. Is that Gold Coast? Holy! So...
Runway 14 entering the Burnie to Alpha arrival.
Whoever's going into Melbourne is nearly landed. Why did that pop-up not come up? Okay, Snoopy, estimated 5:36. She's got about a half hour to go. Who it is? This should be Nomad, right? No, Nomad's on the way out. Pop up. I can't even see who it is, but they're nearly done. Okay, that's Nomad. So the one that I'm looking for is actually Yoda. She's carrying the most. She's flying in ATR. Oh, she's not actually carrying that much weight. Snoopy's actually carrying more, 300,000. So we're looking for 10.5 million here, and then I can start flying the 787, making money on this, and we can start doing that on VATSIM. So close. Ms. Nomad. God damn it, Derv, you're down bad. You're also excited for Impulse Sim to finish the YPAD fix? Nice. Wait, what? What, Trent? Come on, chilliness. We all know you're getting paid for this. Yeah, if I were getting paid for this, I'd do it a lot more. I'm a full aviation enthusiast. I went to watch the AN124 Antonio land at Adelaide. Man, I hate being in the middle of nowhere. If I want to go to a major city, I have to do like a half-day trip. Like it takes half a day to get there. Oh, the Antonov. Nice. You really want to get the ATR or the PMDG 737? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk good things about the PMDG. Again, it's things that I don't really understand and don't want to sit on the runway for, you know, 40 minutes or in the bay for 40 minutes while I get the plane started up. If I want to fly, I want to fly unless I'm really invested in trying to learn how to start the plane, which I did in this plane here. I spent like just a day in the cockpit without moving, setting up flight plans. Excited for this 777. Yeah, a lot of people have been mentioning that over the last few days too. What's up, Dagger? Welcome back again.
Melbourne traffic, call for the 858, it's clear runway.
What? Melbourne traffic, Melbourne traffic, Melbourne traffic. Where is the Sydney traffic? Oh, they're all on the ground.
711 here is currently at flight level 2000, climbing to flight level 330 for Brisbane at about Qantas 711.
Right as I mentioned Sydney traffic, we have Qantas, what was that, 1701? Oh, 1711. Do a radio call out from Sydney. Flight level 2000. Yeah, let's go at flight level 2000. You know, flat earthers will get a bit of a jump scare up that high, but yeah. Do you like flying international or just national? For VATSIM, definitely domestic. I've tried flying in America with some friends. I did not understand their customs. Maybe another time. Or like, you know, their terminology and how they do things, so. Did not understand. Will definitely try again in the future. But for now, it's all domestic. A few of us have been talking about doing an international flight as 2 teams of 2 people.
Melbourne traffic,
from Perth to London.
Melbourne traffic, Qantas 463, runway 164, back from final.
Let's have a look here. Melbourne to Singapore flights when the PMDG 777 drops. That'd be sick. You live in Singapore, so PMDG 777 flights to Australia will be fun. I mean, you could fly Brisbane to Singapore pretty easily, right? Good luck with Qantas 9. Went to bed, woke up, and was only just over Dubai. Yeah, well, that's why we're taking it in teams. Dubai to Heathrow with the 777 will be fun. Yes. Darwin to Singapore, only 737 max. Okay. Or Darwin. Yeah, or Darwin. But yeah, we're gonna have like 4 people on the flight, so like 3 of us are Australian, 1 of them's in the UK, so obviously he'll be there for the landing, and I'm a night owl. Right, I'm gonna try and smash this candy cane. I mean, that's manageable. I don't like putting the whole candy cane in my mouth, you know, I don't like sucking on long things. So I break it up into small pieces, because smaller things are easier to handle, you know. Which sim is this? RHZ, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Sorry, 2020, sorry, I've been thinking a lot about 2024 recently. Darwin to Singapore is only 4 to 5 hours. Man, that's actually pretty manageable. You could do that in a lot of things. Use any flight peripherals or just controller or keyboard? I recently got a Logitech X56 HOTAS. And in the last few days have set up head tracking, but that's too sensitive at the moment for me to use.
Traffic, Qantas 463, clear for runway 16. Consider Alpha, Echo, Quebec to Bay Charlie 90.
So we do have a HOTAS here. I would I've heard people say good things about the Velocity one as well. I kind of wish I got that, but it's all good. It is a thing, and maybe in the future we'll get something a little bit better, but I didn't know if I'd use it too much, so just went for something that was okay, even though the Velocity one is cheaper. But it's not both, you know. It has the throttle and the flaps and stuff, but it's on the console. And it sits right in the middle, which is weird, you know, like that puts my keyboard out of the way, so. Airbus TCA, great for Airbus. Yeah, I did, I wanted that, like, since it came out, or since before it came out. Head tracking looks awesome. Yeah, it does. It's just, it's really, hang on, I'll enable it real quick. It is just way too, I mean, look at that. That's a very slight head dip, and I'm looking down into my crotch very, very easily. It looks pretty good up here when I'm using it. It feels pretty decent. But the moment I even start to look down, that's it. I just need to adjust it.
711 is at flight level 210, climbing to flight over 330.
Get the Thrustmaster Boeing TCA yoke. I mean, I don't really fly Boeing too much. And plus, yeah, I'm not making any money from streaming. As it is, I've only just turned on my donations today, so... I don't mind if I don't get anything. Oh, Jesus, we're at top of drop. Descending... There we go, descending 8,000, I think is our first one. Sydney traffic Jetstar 767 at flight level 370, descending Rivet 3, arrival Sydney 16 right, Sydney traffic. I lost my wording there, but they know that I'm coming in Rivet 3 and then I'm descending now, so that's the main thing. You don't see the donation button? Okay, I said I wasn't going to do this again, but since I don't have it set up in my description, and I can't until the stream ends, and this is where you'll find it from here on in the description, but here we go. So the A320 have an auto start descent. Yeah, so you put in your altitude that you want to descend to, and then you push the knob in or up as dictated by this arrow. That means you're pushing it in. That's setting it to the computer managed mode, where it will control your speed, your vertical speed, and to the altitude you have designated. If you pull out or down, you can override all the mark speed, vertical speeds and everything and have more control. But yeah, I just do manage speed at the top of drop where the white arrow is here. And once we get, like I said, once we get overhead boogie, we'll start vectoring ourselves in for 16 right. Does the fly-by-wire have VNAV? That's essentially what this is. It will follow all constraints. So if I do constraints, you can't really see it. Let me check the river arrival. Yeah, so Bigham first one is 8,000. So if we do 6,000 instead, you will see here that it will only go down as far as flight level 080. There we go. There's the VNAV speed kicking in. So Bigham is the first point after Rivet, pink dot, where there's a constraint, it will follow it. But for now, I will descend 8,000. I wouldn't say the alt knob on the autopilot is VNAV, but yeah, it kind of works like VNAV.
Traffic onto 711 is leaving flight after a few minutes. We'll report once back.
It's a managed descent, is what it is. There was someone making the max in MSFS? Yeah, apparently. Oh, it's the PMDG one, yeah. Of course it's PMDG. Who else would it be? Alright, just making sure. Still have no center. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes in Sydney at the moment. One of them, well, hopefully some of them will be departing PMDG is expensive, I'm broke, yeah. I mean, but they put in effort, right? Like, that's what makes them so good. They put in the effort. Oh my god, another plane just spawned on the ground at Sydney, I think.
Traffic velocity 612 on 6 mile final runway 16 for full stop, Melbourne.
It's iFly making it at the moment. Well, either way, it'll be around at some stage, right? It'd be cool if I learned how to fly these other planes. I don't like how in Microsoft Flight Sim, if you haven't downloaded a plane that someone's flying, it just shows up as a generic. Yeah. And especially like liveries as well. Like in the multiplayer, I get liveries, that's fine, but like VATSIM as well. I want to make a custom livery, something that's very clean, very unoffensive or inoffensive, whatever the word is, with the Chilliness branding on it. I feel like that would be really sick, but I'd literally be the only one who sees it and anyone else who downloads the livery, that's it. So I just come across as like a yellow plane. Model matching is where it will try its best to replicate the plane that is supposed to be displayed. It's trying to match the model matching. How do you get it? I'm pretty sure it's in the settings of Microsoft Flight Sim for like some basic model matching, right? Alright, how are we doing here? Miss ATR has just landed. So we're now at $10.2 million on NeoFly. I want to get a little bit more so that I can pay for fuel and stuff like that. Do you need FSLTL? I'm not sure. You don't think Microsoft Flight Sim has model matching? I'm sure I might be wrong, might be thinking of something else, but yeah, I'm sure it had something about model matching in the settings. You're on Xbox, so not sure. Oh yeah, that makes things a little bit more complicated. FSLTL does have model matching for sure though. If someone is connected to the network as Qantas flight 123, it will show a Qantas plane, also show the correct aircraft. Yeah. If you run PC Microsoft Flight Sim, there's a lot more options for model matching, obviously, because there's modifications and stuff. Mods and stuff are really what make games better. Like, look at Microsoft Flight Sim. The amount of work they've put in, kind of meh. It's all the modders and stuff that keep the game really interesting for people. Like, how many people use the basic Asobo A320 when they can use at least the fly-by-wire? You know? Alright, we still have only traffic. Sorry, tower. Another plane has just left. There are only 3 on the ground at Sydney now, including Qantas 1701. I wonder if that's the same guy with the 3 names. It is. That's someone pulling in right behind me too. Are they going to Sydney? They are. What are they flying? Oh, they're flying a TBM. I don't have to worry about them. Much slower. Yeah, oh, might be thinking of aircraft variety. I can't really pause to show you either. But I'm pretty sure it's in the traffic menu. If not, then unfortunately you just have to deal with it, which kind of sucks. Alright, descend via the star, 6,000. Since that's where Boogie is, once we hit Boogie, we will turn 320 and descend 4,000. Just quickly check the ATIS here once again. Information Whiskey current. Runway 34 left for arrivals and departures. Right, we are going to set up for a 34 left approach now then. Whiskey now current. Expect instrument approach. Runway 34 left and right for arrivals and departures. Independent parallel departures in progress. Wind 030 at 11. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Weather, what is VCSH? That's like scattered showers, right? Cloud fuel 1800, scattered 2500, temperature 24, QNH 1009. So let's go put that in. What we got here? Wind was 030 11. And then on the chart, that is for the wrong approach now. Runway 34 left. The barrow is 220. Lovely. Let's make sure that it overwrote everything. We should see Boogie Dudok Nasho. Correct. Then manual. Then we'll give ourselves, depending on it, we'll give ourselves a little bit more track. And then we'll track direct sausage. And here you can start seeing all the constraints. Tammy under 9,000 feet at 250 knots. And that's why I set the, that's why the, god damn it. Why the transition alt here is 11,000, gives you 1,000 feet to slow down. I'm actually much happier that we're coming in 3-4 left. And we'll just ask for parking to domestic 2. Actually, hang on. Let's see. See which blah 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 blah. I'll English correctly one of these days. Alice, one of these days. Let's ask for parking 5557. Alright. QNH 1009. Have I done any Middle Eastern flights? I flew into Dubai. That's the closest I've gotten to the Middle East. Do you guys consider Dubai and stuff in the Middle East? Oh, I also, I don't think this is Middle East. Might still be, but I flew around, Cairo in GA planes at some stage with my dad. He just went and checked out the pyramids.
Macquarie traffic, 161 is having a flat deck.
Sydney traffic, Jetstar 767, 10,000 feet descending, 6,000, Rivet 3 approach, runway 34 left, Jetstar 767, Sydney traffic. Man, here I was ragging on people for taking too long to spit out what they're saying, and I'm doing the exact same thing.
16 is for Sydney, mate. The tower's on.
Okay, I just checked the ATIS and it says 34 left for arrivals and departures. I'll message them and just double check. Cheers, mate.
Oh, it's alright, yeah, maybe I'm behind. I checked Yankee last, so we'll have another look.
Alright, I'm refreshing. Let's have a look. Sydney, they're saying Yankee. That's after...
Yep, sorry, you're right.
No problems. Cheers for that. I appreciate the concern.
No worries, I'll have to change mine.
I'm going to put up the speed brake just a little. And we will descend 4,000. How's the shared cockpit in the fly-by-wire 320? So the stuff in the McDo has a bit of a hard time syncing between the two people, but it's pretty good, pretty fun. It's a very nice plane to fly with other people. Actually, I think it's just a nice plane to fly because of the fly-by-wire. You know, Arab Emirates is in the Middle East, bordering the Gulf of Oman and the Persian Gulf between Oman and Saudi Arabia. Lovely. Next video idea, crashing into my house in MSF. No, I'm not doxing myself like that. Crashing into my ex-girlfriend's old house in Microsoft Flight Sim. Will it work if my cousin and I play in different states? Yeah, I've flown with people in the US. I've flown with people in the UK. It works decently well. But if you're talking about different states, like the plane states, you'll both need to start from the same plane state, usually cold and dark. Country, territory, all that. How do you do a shared cockpit? You need to be on PC, unfortunately, but you use an add-on called Your Controls. But yeah, no, it works well. Why are we on WLE and on the ILS? You assume one person does the flight, does the flight plan in the middle, and the other does. I mean, you can swap whoever does what. Your controls, it puts you in the same cockpit, but whoever has the control controls the plane, like this actual part here. The other person who doesn't have the controls can still operate everything here, including screen brightness, the McDo, the transponders, the frequencies, the everything like that. We'll descend 3,000. Let me get 120.5 in the McDo. Alright. Sydney traffic just our 767 passing Nasho. We'll be tracking direct sausage shortly at 3,000 feet. And we'll be contacting tower once established, just our 767. Due to sync issue. Yeah, so if you use the McDo really fast, yeah, it becomes a bit of an issue. Alright, we are going to start slowing down now. I'm going to start adjusting my speed manually. Turn on the speed brake just for a moment.
Bankstown traffic, Whiskey Juliet Bravos at the General Aviation ramp here at Bankstown. We'll be taxiing to Alpha 7, departing runway 29 right, jet departure. Bankstown.
Yeah, we will track direct sausage now. Put in one stage of flaps. That is an insanely tight turn. People in the back losing their lunch. That's what you get when you fly with me, unfortunately. Slow down a little more. So at sausage, we want to be... Where's sausage? It's usually about 185. And then once our ILS comes into about 1 dot, we'll tune tower. Hello? Yes, I understand that my speed brake is still extended. Thank you. Yeah, on the chart that I have, it doesn't say 185, but it's like every major airport is 185 at the first fix on the approach. What is this plane doing? There's our runway right there. We have visual. Navigraph chart set? Yeah, I don't have Navigraph. I'd like to, but yeah. Like I said, once we start making some money from streaming, whether it's through the partner program or whatever, then we can start considering it. Yeah, it's not even saying it there. It's just saying 3,000. How odd. Welcome back, Ruben. You are back at the best time. As we are about to come land at Sydney. Welcome back, Ches. Ches, when we are done, would you like to try the shared cockpit again? See if we can get that working. Alright, let's tune in tower. Start slowing down. Another notch of flaps. Alright. Sydney Tower, just our 767, established runway 16 left. Sorry, apologies, 34 left.
767, Sydney Tower, g'day, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach, just our 767. Wait, is there another plane in front of me that I can't? No, number 1. There might be another plane behind me that I can't see. Shared cockpit works fine on VATSIM? Yeah, it works really awesome on VATSIM. We can go a little bit faster.
Yeah,
What does it say?
63 heavy, unfortunately, no further ATC services available. Monitor Unicom, you 122.8 PM.
Over to Unicom 122.8 here, Canada 62 heavy. Happy New Year, thanks for the ATC. See ya.
Have a good holiday.
2,500.
Yeah, I just know that it's about
767, the wind's 30 degrees, 11 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
clear to land, runway 34 left, Jetstar 767. Yeah, I just know that you land, or well, you approach your final approach around. There it is. You do your final approach at about 140.
Put the Lima into second for 34 left. Yeah, we can take Lima.
So that you're landing at about 130.
Charlie cross 25 down to Lima holding point for 34 left, 1701.
Yeah, I've run into this guy here, 1701, a few times in the last few days. Alright, seatbelts on. Oops. Cabin, check. Spoilers. Low brakes. Let me get up the taxi charts, because I might be able to ask for a roll through. Actually, nah, screw it. We'll take off. We'll come off the runway Bravo 9. Depending on your weight, the MCDU calculates, and you can just select manage speed. Is that in performance? Oh yeah, V approach 132. So does that mean that we need to slow down to 132, or we want to land at 132? VLS 127. That's our landing, right? I feel like 130 is way too slow. Set speed to managed. Here we go. Oh Jesus, my whole computer just freaked out doing that. Alright, gear down, 3 green. We're gonna go manual at 500. The lowest selectable speed. Okay. I'm learning, like I've been flying this plane for a while and I'm still learning things about it. Also, just noticed.
Sydney Tower, good evening. November 6,
No one has to know.
Established runway 34.
November 694, Papa Bravo, Sydney Target A, continue approach number 2.
Continue number 2, November Papa Bravo.
Get my hand on the throttle, but don't touch it too much. Oh, Jesus Christ, why am I dipping so hard?
Jetstar 767, if you need it, roll through approved Bravo 2.
If needed, can roll through Bravo 2, Jetstar 767. That's a long way down.
30, 20, retard. Retard.
Come on, get down. Thank you. Holy crap, that was smooth. Very off the center line, but I didn't even feel it. Yeah, amazing center line for sure. Like, the landing, very smooth, but that centerline control was absolute garbage. Floated a little bit, yeah. Kind of like the other day, right? Sydney Tower, Jetstar 767, clear of runway 34 left, Bravo 9.
November 694, Papa Bravo, the wind's 030 degrees, 11 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to runway 34 left, November Papa Bravo.
Jetstar 767, taxi left, Bravo, hold shot 25. Do you have a preferred parking today?
Domestic 2 is fine. Parking taxi Bravo, hold 25, Jetstar 767.
Jetstar 767, Roger, taxi Bravo cross 25, Golf to the Bay, good day.
Bravo, cross 25, Golf to the Bay, Jetstar 767, cheers mate.
All sessions, information X-ray is now current, the change is wind 050 degrees, 8 knots. Light rain in area, information X-ray.
The float could have been some sort of suspension problem. Nah, it's probably on me. Oh Jesus, not that fast, not that fast, not that fast. Okay. We're good. I caught that in the nick of time there. Before we started taking off from taxiway Bravo. Came in a bit high, yeah, like it felt like it was dipping a lot at first, so I tried to correct it and then we just ended up floating because of that correction. But if I didn't, I would have been, you know, in the bad stuff. No one needs to know. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Anyway, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed. Anyone in this chat use mouse yoke for Microsoft VATSIM? I haven't heard of anyone using a mouse yoke at all. Like, you mean like using the mouse? Yeah, it's a mod. No, I never heard of it.
Sydney Tower, good evening. Giant 7532, turning final 434 left at 14 miles.
Alright, I was going to park on the other side. Actually, we can still park on the other side.
532, heavy Sydney Tower, good day, continue approach.
Continuing 7532.
I should have gone Bravo, but they did say Golf as well, so. And we'll just park up here. At, what was it, 5.6, 5.7, whatever it was. This next one here, though. 5.9, okay.
November 694, Papa Bravo, vacate no later, Bravo 8, Bravo 10.
Okay, Bravo 10, Papa Bravo.
Alright, there we go. Thank you, everyone. I don't use a mouse or keyboard or flight controls. You just get an egg from downstairs. Oh my lord, that's random as hell. Alright, let's get the pushback, aircraft, jetway.
November 694, Papa Bravo, Roger, welcome to Sydney, Jeff, for parking today.
Are we gonna have a jetway? Are we gonna have stairs? We have nothing out here. Oh, it's trying to use this one, I think. Oh, it doesn't matter, we're here. Before we get too much further in and maybe in trouble for parking in the wrong spot, I'm going to disconnect from the network and I'm going to have a quick look and see if we... Oh, Jesus, that camera is not legit. Get off the fixed cam. Is there a spot? Oh, yeah, we were parked a little bit low. But this is a good parking spot for the A320, so it's all good. Should get GSX. Yeah, again, that's another luxury thing. Good job on park. I mean, no, it's not now knowing that. You know it's not. But with that, we are going to shut down the engines. We're going to excuse me. We are going to disembark all the passengers. Really should have turned off the fuel pumps too, but fuel pumps off. Everyone's offline. We don't need the APU anymore. Batteries can come off. And the external power off. What am I missing here? It is all still on. Oh, probably as the power drains from it, right? Shut down the EFB. Oxygen off. Hits the self-destruct button while trying to turn off the engines. Don't tempt me, okay? That landing was pretty embarrassing. So, why do we still have power? Is it just power still running through? Because, like, we have no APU on. External power is off. Batteries are off. Fuel pumps are off. Park brake is on. The centerline problem may have been a crosswind. What was the wind? No, it wasn't too much of a crosswind, but it would have pushed me that way. You should not have power right now. Hang on. Okay. I don't understand. APU is cooling down. Still looks like it's running full throttle. That is nuts. APU is... I think that's it cooling down there. Anyway, everyone. Thank you very, very much for joining me on today's stream. I have really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the bit of a flight too. Before left only has 7 knots of crosswind. Yeah. No, it was I'm pretty sure it was all on me. But it's all good. Once again, if you haven't already, please be sure to like this live stream and subscribe to the channel. It tells YouTube that you want to see more. In the new year, I'll be working on a new production video, which is, you know, obviously the highly edited style videos. And we'll be working on some more live streams at some stage as well. And nice flight. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys coming along and giving me someone to talk to. It'd be much, much worse. If you haven't already, please be sure to join the Discord. We hang out there, Ches. I will be in there shortly if you want to try the caravan from the same parking spot, if you remember where that was in Brisbane. And yeah, thank you everyone so much for all of your time. I'm gonna go chill out and watch back, make sure that everything sounds okay on the stream, looks okay, make any minute changes so that you guys get the best viewing and listening possible in the next one. Thank you for the stream. You are more than welcome, Ruben. It was very nice to meet you. And be sure to check out some of the other videos on the channel. With that, I'm out. Take care, everyone. See you another time real soon. Till then, ciao.